So, Hardigan's crew picked Shifter. That's interesting that they picked this. Because... so, Hardigan's crew are in the top 3 in that division for now. And Shifter is one of the couple of maps. They lost 3 maps overall. Bravado and Shifter, they've lost a couple of times. They've lost 1 aero walk, pretty badly, I might add, to enemy. Whereas... the DC guys have lost a couple of maps. I mean, they've lost pretty much every map. They've lost pretty much every map, so I can't really say which is the strongest, which is their weakest. But we should be getting a good game nonetheless. Let's find out who gets quad right off the bat. That's going to go to... It's not Demonic Core. It's... Demolition crew. Every time these guys play, I'm like, what? What's that name? Hey, thanks for the bits. Right, Shifter was picked by HGC. So. Yeah, there you go. As usual, good spot to hunt for spawn kills. You got a bit of a mix of old and new school in this. This is pretty much, the game itself is pretty much old school. The map, a little less so, although it would be considered old as Bowl still. I think it's from the 2000s. Not sure about the exact release date. Wait until you see a quad run, if they can survive. That's one. Retro Old School. How familiar with Quake and QuakeWorld are you? Quake multiplayer? Because this might be more or less surprising. Anyway, Hardigan's crew leading by 1 frag. That was a short-lived quad. Good thing, because he looked like he wanted to. You know, he was ready to pick some fights and whatnot. 2 victims down at shaft, except they have some armor. They can defend themselves, especially... Oh, using the yellow as bait. Gets a team kill. So that's a trade. Alright, so yeah, this is kind of different. I mean, if you're familiar with Quake 3, you know the quad is 3 times the damage. Here it's 4 times the damage. Surprisingly, it's 4 times the damage, I think, in Quake Champions as well, which you think they would maybe not do. And I don't know if you noticed, but people spawn with 100 health. And rockets, direct rockets, score 110. So... this can get pretty nasty. Demolition crew ready to actually do some tearing down of walls and stuff with that quad. It's not going to push, though. Very carefully, at least. I mean, it's a pretty obvious push he would make, because the blue glow from the quad would be visible from down below. Missing those rockets. Or not. That's a trade. And we now have rockets on... well, maybe not Tom, but... I think you'll find people in the audience, and if you ask QuakeWorld players, you'll find many people who will say, Railgun killed Quake, and that started in Quake 2. That's arguable. Close shit. Hardigan's crew tying it up with the quad. How did he escape from that? How does he keep missing those rockets? Raket is not impressed. He's just going to keep pushing even harder. As you may know, Raket is pretty aggressive in general in his playstyle. And that is showing. Well, we have a close game on our hands. Scores going for these guys down below. Team A is DC. Team B is HGC. Axe quad run? Come on, show me the stuff. Denied. Activity red going to hardgun screw, and oh, that was super close. Tom could have just as well boomsticked Raket out of existence. Okay, Mega is up now, and Raket is gonna get it. So coming from two teams who have not had great success on Shifter in this season so far, it makes no surprise that we actually get something that's close, which is pretty cool. All the better for us. Yep, Pierdol incoming. And we need to use a couple of Polish words because it's pretty much an all-Polish derby, except for Raket, the Swede honorary Pole. No news on his Polish passport yet, but we'll ask in between maps. And that was just like that. I was thinking, yeah, it's close, yeah, that's cool. And then we have Hardgun Screw going like, no, that's our game now. Thank you for the warm-up. Now we can go for this. That's it. He's Polish already. He has been sworn in as an official Pole. Right hand on the heart and left hand on the pierogi. That quote could have been good, except it wasn't. Great insights. I know this is where you're tuning in. Fastest game ever. Well, there are a couple of games who might beg to differ. I don't have any of that on this channel, but do check out Half-Life Deathmatch, the original one, AG mod. It's got some some things going for it too in terms of speed. Okay, clean rockets, clean red armor. Sorry, Gonyash, that shaft did nothing. Going to be lots of cells brought to Insane, who was starved for them, and now he's got all he wants. Team kills, always nice. 3 minutes to go, looks like they are going to take this one. Yeah, original Half-Life multiplayer. Yeah, DMC is a mod that emulates Quake in Half-Life, kind of. Original Half-Life multiplayer. Look for AG mod. Adrenaline Gamer. That's the competitive mod for Half-Life Deathmatch. It's worth a watch. And that's going to be a yellow armor going to whom? I don't think they're interested. No, they should be interested in it. Quad isn't up for a while. Hoi! Ik ben klaar voor. I don't know if that was a hoi in Dutch or just hoi because you felt like saying hoi. Hardgun Screw are making this a bigger gap for Demolition Crew. I'm gonna be able to manage it by the end. 65 to 18 on Aerowalk. Yes, not surprising. Anyway, this is why I'm kind of relieved I get to do this one, because I would expect it to be closer. Now, I do also expect Hardgun Screw to come out on top overall in terms of map wins, but I think we should see more of an even fight. And this is Division 2 is where the hot action is this season. So, all in all, good start to the evening for us here, I think. If you look at the armors, it's pretty even. It's just that there's been something going on with the quad while I was looking away, and that's what happened. Red armor, thank you very much. Time for quad. I just realized quad has not had much time to... I mean, he hasn't been delayed That's not going to make a difference. You are not going to score 20 frags in like 30 seconds. At some point, the enemy is just going to be able to slow spawn it into victory. Spend too much time playing with foreigners. Yeah, me too. I never played too much. I mean, the first couple of years, yeah, I played with Frenchies, but then I pretty much went abroad. My longest running team, I think I was the only French guy in it. We had a second one for a couple of months, and that was it. All Germans, Dutch players, British players. We even had a Swede and a Pole. And it was nice having a laggy, warpy Polish player as a flag runner in CDF, because nobody could hit him. Alrighty then, first map going to Hardgun's crew. Bit of a comeback from Demolition crew. Alright. So Shifter was picked by Hardgun's crew. And Rakate MVP. Okay, just gonna make a mental note of that thing. Alrighty then. Demo crew. Zetien. You may be familiar with this map. Well, I don't know what that was for. How to get that via QTV. I don't have the link in that on the computer where I can answer to you. And I've overwritten the thing. But it is possible, you just need to connect directly to the port, blah blah. When this squad is over, I'll get you the link. If if those guys are going to if Twitch chat isn't going to get rid of my /QTV play. Just need to find the IP. Oh, now it's showing up. Okay. So I believe the link I used was as follows. Second quad. Going to the other team. Good spawns. A bit of stuttery. Yep. Stuttery Quake. Like, I had to try this link a couple of times to get connected, but maybe since I'm in, you won't be able to get in anymore. Due to connecting directly. Like, there's no actual QTV server, or it's kind of messed up. Hardgun's crew in the lead, 10 frags. Not much on Zetien, especially it's 2 minutes in only, so it could go poorly for either team. Oops, sorry about the microphone cable scratching against my the zipper on my sweater. Gotta clamp this somewhere. I know. Do it like this. That's better. Had to unzip. Defending that yellow that is not here. Somebody's gone up the stairs at shaft and making a move at red, maybe. 2 red. Oh wow, I have no... I just realized my the locations on my team overlay are messed up. It says someplace. That's going to be a side effect of being connected to the server in that fashion. Thankfully, we do not have a radar, but that's okay. At least we are getting the stack and weaponry information from these guys. Their inventory, in a nutshell. That's going to be... Whoop. Yeah, he might as well have gone for the team kill, just to ensure... Yeah, that was completely unnecessary, though. to ensure he would get that guy and, most importantly, survive. As we all know, the quad box is rather treacherous on this map. I mean, when you're in there, you have a very good vantage point over some of the incoming people. However, there's one angle through which you can be pretty vulnerable. So, and that was the angle he was going for. Straight ahead. That's a bit nonsensical. Easy, takes the teleport just at the wrong time. Rocket spawns on the quad rocket. And Demo Crew is ahead now. Team kill. That's ice cream for Tom. Oh, nice rocket juggling from Raket. Too bad we didn't see it from the proper point of view. Looked nice. So, alright. Now the Demo Crew are in the lead. Just about in the lead. They have... Oh, they were... Well, it looks like they were able to defend that quad for themselves, and then no, not at all. Team kills galore tonight. Tasty yellow armor. No, take. You take. He does. Red armor going to the enemy. What? Oh, I think he slightly, yeah, the quad rocket landed just besides the red armor alcove. He did get the guys in the end, so it's not all black. They did get that red armor though. But I suppose the Demo Crew would like to get a couple of favorable spawn streaks. Now, I mean, spawn kill streaks, that is. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they do not want to respawn themselves. More like, let me get those tasty spawn kills. Interesting that he did that. That Gonyach let. Ah, no, okay, I didn't see Gonyach's health bar. Yeah, he also had 1 HP, so better let the other guy take it. Which he did. Hanging on to that lead. Raket cleaning up before quad, and Quake lagging because Quake. Oh, nice. And that's not going to stop Raket from pushing in. I mean, he has to. It's time for quad. He pushed and he died. Impaled himself on the enemies. Well done by the Demo Crew securing that quad. I think we'll find that Raket has probably the most deaths on his team. Yeah, he's so aggressive. He is essentially feeding them, and they are only 10 frags ahead. But he's dies a little too much. Red armor. Again, twice the red armors for Demo Crew. Only 15 frag lead in 2 minutes. They can do better than this. 15 frags is maybe not comfortable enough with that amount of time remaining, because all it takes is a couple of good quads. or even just a good quad and a nice series of spawn kills. And this is Etienne. We all know the bad or slash good spawn situations can this can snowball on this map. So far, nothing of the sort though. And yeah, Demo Crew just getting further and further ahead. So no hope for Hardgun's crew. 10 more frags for them. I mean, they're 10 frags further ahead. TK's not a problem. You can afford a TK here and there. Rather late quad, but it's fine. It won't make a difference to the result. So it's going to be Demo Crew winning their map pick of Zetiendium 3. Final seconds, 33, so yeah. So many deaths from Raket. He is not helping his team. Goniec is taking the Olympic flame of ass-kicking. So what will be next? Hardgun's crew get to pick a map again. Here we go to DM6. So I expect the final pick for Hardgun's crew will be DM2, which is the map they're the most comfortable on. Insane is insane on DM2. Raket is pretty damn good on it as well. But Goniec and Tom are not. They're no strangers to these maps either. So whatever happens, it'll be interesting. Okay, here we go, third map. Hardgun's crew picked DM6 and they forgot to enable the ring. No, they did! Awesome. We get the ring. They use it to secure that red. Usually what it gets used for. Easy money. Couple of kills, somebody's gonna be trapped at shaft. I mean, you're gonna have to get out of this. And that's... Okay, so that's Demo Crew with minus frags. So Tom cratered, actually. He was... or bored or whatever. I mean, he didn't get a kill. And die twice. No, he just died. Of his own doing. Goniec balances that one out. Good start for Hardgun's crew, who are going to be securing that red armor. Ooh, Tom! Tom actually had one of these reds. Makes a good push. He might be able to retake the room just in time. Raket, yeah, there we go. Raket yields. Although that was pretty close for Tom. 8 HP after the fight. Way too close. He might get the red armor and then get a couple of boomstick hits. Fight for red. Demo Crew get it. Nice. So these teams are trading that red armor back and forth now. And that's both both Tom and Gonyech defending that red. Yeah, they're gonna make sure they get it. That's both of them armored. Hotgun Screw have nothing. And maybe they can hope to get some shafts, get some green. They did get the mega health. That's Rakit with the mega just now. And they're going to push top. Some trades. Rakit sure put that mega health to the to work here. Really used it. And steals the red. Nice, nice, nice. So Hotgun Screw are in the lead. They've reclaimed the red. 10 seconds. And the mega health is gonna respawn in 20 now. For the 30th second. So maybe red and mega are going to be at about the same time, not too far apart at least. So if they want to overextend, they're gonna have to split. Yeah, they're pretty much simultaneous. Red going to... okay, so they're going to let the EC guys get the mega health. I mean, it's up. Yeah, Tom gets it. Tom with mega. And he's already pushing this... oh, nice! Team trick jumping with the enemy. Just out of range for Rakit. SLG doing 30, not bad. It's not insane, but it's good. Good enough. Ninja moves from Rakit getting that red. Well, ninja moves. It was just between him and Insane, really, for that red. We saw no blue guys anywhere nearby. Remember, the Ring of Shadows is gonna spawn in 20-something seconds. I don't know how late it was picked up. Last 3 maps. Oh, sure, you can join in whenever. And I say this, I'm not even in the voice channel. And I have to re-enable the thing where I give you a Barry White bassy voice. Make up for the microphone. 20 frags apart. Ring goes to Hotgun Screw. Did they get the first one? I need to change the game summary up above. Fight for red. Not up for a while. Rakit is playing pretty clean. 10 more, 15 more frags and 20 less deaths. That is a pretty good net result for him. Much better than on most other maps where even if he is doing the most damage, he's also dying the most. Counting on Insane to clean up after him. I don't know how that goes, but seems to work for them. I mean, these guys are second in that division, I believe. Yes, ranked second, 20 map wins, 5 map losses. And with that, they will overtake Magnum 44 already. Because that's going to be their second map win. This keeps up. Yes, let's have ourselves a... use the palette knife. It's not the palette knife with Shrub Ross, it's the palette axe. Painting with the axe. QEV address is a pain in the ass because the server is... where's Lolek when you need him? Because that's a server, I think, isn't it? Gonna copy paste the thing. Okay, yeah. If it were Lodex server, it would work, and it would have Discord bots telling you everybody's every time somebody joins it or whatever. 13 frags. Hey, careful with that. That's demo crew with the red armor control now. Asserting that control, picking up one more red just now. Well, as long as it doesn't, the server doesn't give you a 503 server unavailable error when you try to join from Easy Quake, it's all good. Just 9 frags. Ooh, demo crew are closing that gap. They're hanging on to that red armor. They're using it to great effect. No more power-ups, just 2 rings. 1 at 0, 1 at 5. Mega picked up a Rakete. Oh, ambush. Wow, he made it work? Yeah, he gets traded by Tom, so it's all good. Still only a 7 frag game with about a minute to go. And that lead keeps melting away. Would have been a double push, and they would have taken this one, but the Rakete was someplace. Getting EOF, yeah, I think it's because, doesn't it only allow 1 or 2 people connected or something when you connect directly like this? I had to try a couple of times to get in. And you will have a broken list of locations like I do, I think. That's a minor annoyance. 4 frags only, and that's it. Demo crew have taken more red armors than Hardcore's crew. It took them a while. It took them 9 minutes and 20 seconds. 30 tries, no good. Ooh, shit. Zero total users. Are we going to see overtime? Are they going to land those 3 kills? They're not. Hagen's crew take their map. Oof. Damn. That was hella close. Rakete gets MVP. MVP. That was close. Or should I say close AF. I was going to write down ZTN, but no, that's not ZTN. That's EM6. Piss and beer. In Sweden, isn't that pretty much the same thing? Piss and beer. And I have this thing. Okay, give me a second. Here we go. Yeah, I guess the joke is that maybe, I'm not sure about this because I haven't tried it, but maybe Swedish beer is close to urine. I'm dissing your beer. I'm always reminded of that joke in Monty Python Live at the Hollywood Bowl when they're doing the Australian thing. So that Brits doing an Australian skit in the US, and one of them says, they say they brought their own beer and chucked some cans of Foster's in the in the audience, which is kind of ironic because apparently Foster's isn't very good, but it's pretty common beer you get in Australia. And say, what was the joke already? The joke was something like, yeah, the beer here is like making love in a canoe. Making love in a canoe? Yes, it's fucking close to water, is what he said. That was kind of the joke behind that. I love you some Monty Python. They are back. And we don't know whether Nidver has been able to connect to the server because the server is temperamental like that. This is what we get. Well, at least there is some semblance of QTV on this. It's not like the one Russian server that doesn't have QTV and that's always picked when there's an official game. Doesn't work? Ah, shucks. Well, that's too bad. It's better if you can cast in real time. And I'm looking at OBS pressing my console key wondering, why doesn't it trigger the console? Like everybody who has gotten tricked by watching Quake in the window from a video. Ah. Oh god, what a noob. Anyhow, demo crew pick Aerowalk. 4th map. I'm not even sure who got the quad. It was over so quickly. That's what she said. We're gonna have 2 little backpacks here because everybody needs a friend. Pushing for red. Can he get it? The Rakete will be able to defend or not? Nah. But at what cost? Yeah. Tom yields. Konyach gets the red. And teams are tied. Again. Okay, so I've clipped the microphone to the inside of my shirt so that the cable doesn't rub against the zipper. However, the clip is now scraping against my clavicles. It's kind of itchy. Careful little lick of LG from Tom. Could have gotten a team kill with that. Yeah, there we go. There it comes. Don't show yourself. No, don't show yourself. No. Why'd you do that? Insane. Balls around the corner. Is he going to be able to bait Tom into... Yes! Nice double back from Insane. Although he did die. Not from Tom's hands, though. Denied. Felt like Groundhog Day for a second. Same spawn kill twice in a row. Okay, it was 2 different victims, but same kill. Same setup. Dead quad. Demo crew slightly ahead now. I think we can say they are ahead. This is beyond a simple measurement error. Oh! So Gonyach rocket jumped up to the red. And oh, Tom, lucky with his telefrags. You saw that he spawned telefrag, his friend got the red, and telefrag somebody coming out of the tele 2 up. Teleport quad, I guess. quad going to DC, dying right away. They are maintaining that 15-ish frag lead they've had for a minute or so. And don't go for a second think that the game has slowed down to a crawl and no frags aren't taking place anymore. It's just keeping each other on their toes currently. When you're interested in taking that red, won't make it. No, he goes for it, pushes behind Raket. Oh. Yeah, he wasn't gonna get three in a row, was he? I mean, he may be a Raket, but there are limits. So I'm gonna get his red armor all messed up now. No. And no, but for different reasons. "15 frags ahead." Sorry, Gonyach, no rocket lamper. Rocket lamper! Blah. Yeah, it's an orange rocket launcher which sings funny songs about chocolate. Rocket lamper. What the hell was that? 10 frag leads only for Demolition crew. They are... Looks like their solid foundation is being taken apart piece by piece by the hardguns crew. I guess the quad, Raket with the quad, watch out. Okay, good rocket placement by Tom. That was actually pretty damn good. Just what needed to be. Sure hits the spot. Yeah, there we go. That unarmored guy wasn't going to be able to secure that room by himself for that long. Insane, okay, interesting. Insane still going for the trick jump to red, even though he's only got 1 health. Well, maybe he should have done, like, pressed on and landed the trick, because the red went to the enemy. Okay, so hardguns crew are lacking in red armors. And everything, really. The only thing they've picked up more than demo crew is green armors. Bravo! Great resource management. And here we go, Gonyach with the quad. That little comfortable lead they had, about 15, had been dangerously worn off by hardguns crew. He is now making sure that goes back to where it was. Getting ready to ice cream the guy. Tom, super efficient, only 18 deaths. It's pretty nice. So many cells wasted for that. I mean, he could afford it, so might as well, but it was not an optimal use of LG. That was messy. Thankfully the red goes to hardguns crew. They're now 20 frags behind. Hopefully that red can... never mind. Everybody's jumping on the other guy who's jumping on the other guy. A lot of waste in the play right now. We're switching views all the time, people dying. No, nothing really settling. 20 plus, so... Is that it for demo crew now? Oh, that's right, I was scratching my, my microphone here, like that. Forgot to unmute. Well, you saw what happened. Lost for words, yes, that's it. I would give MVP to Tom for his superior performance compared to Goniec. And Annihilator goes to, yeah, but for me, in my heart, it's Tom. Most efficient player in that team. Whoa, I was scared that was a crash. DM2 picked by Handgun Screw. Okay. How do I put this? I hope you have some tissues. Get ready to unzip. Hopefully we get to see insane team trick by Tom and Goniec. This should be the one for HGC, so I'm eager to see what the demo crew can bring to this fight. Piss and beer. Well, I don't have beer, so I guess I'm gonna have to improvise with what I have. Do we have some water? Oh, ambush at back room. Again, DC with -1. This sets a bad precedent for DC. They've been here before in this series, starting out with -1. I think it was on GM6 even. Oh, brilliant shot from Rakit. That's what you get with this guy. He also cannot find any victims. Let's see, where are these guys? That should be... There we go, that's one. He's gonna cross paths with one who's gonna escape just in the nick of time. That's too late. I mean, he does get the kill, but... And this is what you get when you cannot aim at 90 degrees up. You would have been able to land that shot, maybe. That mid-air. What you mean? Insane with the quad, watch out. Good hiding from DC. That's one of them. Same guy gets the same... Okay. And they're both at low now. Too far away for Insane to make it in time. Unless somebody takes the teleport into one of these tasty quad rockets. Ah, tervetuloa. This looks like Nicolas Cage with the Quake guy helmet. And Rakit follows after his master. This is part of the Polish citizenship process. Now, I'm happy to report that the demo crew, okay, maybe not, the demo crew have actually found frags and they are now out-fragging the map. That will be ice cream for Tom, though. One red coming right up, one grenade to the face coming right up. Quad not just yet. Is Rakit just going to hang here peacefully? waiting for somebody to walk out of the water here into those tasty, tasty grenades. And he gets blocked by his own friend. But everybody needs a friend. And he's gonna get ambushed. Chooses not to insist. Interesting. I mean, he can afford not to risk this because 22 frag lead. That's. I mean, that's. They know they have this in the bag. I don't see the demo crew do anything in this one. I don't see them doing anything. They're just going to attempt and make it as painless as they can. As much as possible. Ooh, that rocket into Raket's face. Actually, that was a couple of rockets. Well done. And that's the end of that quad. Aww. That looked promising. It was nice plays from coming out of Tom, and then he got fragged. I wanted to see one of the quadrants. I mean, they've picked up 2 quads. They haven't really done anything with those, though. Everybody's on opposite sides of the map. So, Insane picks up all of the crimson red. And he just beat the hell out of it. Oh yeah, they're proper old school. This font here is by... you can find it on graphics QuakeWorld NU. And it's an old file. Here it is. The end of the quad. That font is from Bugsy. So you look up Bugsy charset in the appropriate section, and he's got a few variants. I think this one is a mashup of 2 versions, one with the outlines and one with shadows. Anyhow. Escape from the quad. Somebody's trapped here. Exchange of courtesies. That doesn't work. I think that's quite a literal translation of something we would say in French. But I'm not sure how well that jives in proper English. Quad rocket to the ceiling. No hiding for Insane. Just 18 frags. It was a bit bigger before. That's what she said. Yeah, there's been quite a few kills on the, quite a few deaths on the red side. You see all the red crosses on the radar. That's 4 most recent frags were performed by DC. Waits for his friend. Oh, look at that little rascal. Ain't he cute? And no frags in a while. Yeah, but they're not here, they're just cowering in fear in the sauna room. But Outgun's crew are getting... I mean, they don't need to push any further. They have a 20 frag lead with 1 minute to go. They have all but won this one. 5th map in the series. So this leaves us with Bravado and not Shifter. We've had Shifter. That leaves us with DM4 and Bravado, and my aero walk is kind of messed up. Come on, Gonyech. 15 frags. I mean, he can't fix this all by himself, but he can show us a good time. Okay, that's not really Bob Ross. That's not really what he would say. Maybe I need to whip out the Larry Laugher voice for that. Rakate MVP. How many deaths? How many more deaths? No, pretty clean play from Rakate actually. Which I'm surprised about. I would expect him to just rush in and just get the kills and like, yeah. Look at this, look at the scores real quick. Final map. So which will be DM4 or Bravado? Well, Bravado it is. Watch out. So remember, this is Bravado and Shifter are the two maps that Hardgun's crew have lost a couple of times thus far. Yep, maybe 3-3. So Lolek, I think we haven't, if we look at the scores, I don't believe we've seen any Pierdols. Maybe a bit on Aerowalk, but... Anyway, let me fix this thing. There we go, that's all fixed. Because, indeed, it's not a problem that I can't fix. And I can do it in the mix. That's a horrible... You're not allowed to speak English. That's a horrible mashup of broken bits of various languages. I should get a fine for this, I think. Alright, here we go, final map. Or not. Three, two, one. Red armor going to DC, quad going to DC as well. Kills going to DC. All in all, a DC start. And it's gone. Gonyech with double stack. Should I say full stack? I can't say full stack because Lolek is going to say, no, I'm full stack. Fight for red, who's gonna get it? Insane gets it. DC in the lead, but just about in the lead. Could go, this could still go south. I mean, we still have 9 minutes of play ahead of us. More than enough time for it to go south for either team. Ooh, gets pushed on the quad. Thank you. Thank you. It was a happy accident. Rakit making his move to Mega, I guess. It's gonna be up. Is he gonna get it? No, he pushed straight for red. And that got cancelled. Ooh, that was a good rocket from Rakit. We missed it. But it was a nice pop-up mid-air. Does Gonyach know that the Mega is right up? I don't think he cares right now. It's time for the blue thing. There we go. Blue thing acquired. Rakit takes his life. Kamikaze action. Oops. Ben voyons. So I was saying earlier that this is a map that's not been too favorable to Holmgren's crew so far in this season. However, pretty much no map overall has been really favorable to DC, which means maybe this will remain close. We don't know yet. So stick around. Yellow armor going to nobody, not used as bait. Can't get 2 kills, just 1, 2. Rakit wants his ice cream. He's gonna, yeah, he's gonna get it. And just like that, that's Holmgren's crew taking over the game for now. You have taken the lead. Saving red for his friend. And he must have called it with his voice. They're on the voice channel somewhere. You can see them if you're on the come on QuakeWorld Discords, you'll see them. Insane's using more binds, but I think these guys are trying to implement some of that. Done with the quad now. That rocket was just 1 second too late. He would have had 2 frags with that one quadded shot. On the hunt, looking ready to tie this one up again. Come on, one more. No, that jump is a little harder that way around because the left ledge is a little higher than the right ledge where the red is. It's a subtle difference, but that's why you feel like, but that's the same trick, backwards. Not quite. Oh boy, what a miss. Getting dizzy with all of the point of view changes. In time for quad. Holmgren's crew, 3 frags up, 1 quad. With Mega and lots of stuff. And what was that? Rakit, what did you do? Is it the beer speaking? What is it? What happened? He doesn't care, he's got yellow now. He got that yellow again, but that slight delay in picking up the yellow actually prevented him from being able to deny red to the enemy, so Gonyach got it. fell under Rakit spam. Teams are tied again. I'm not going to be calling it all of the remaining 4 minutes because that's going to happen a lot. So their relative lack of experience on Bravado to both of these teams is kind of cancelling out so far. Both teams doing pretty similarly. DC just 1 yellow armor. Nice, really played by Rakit. 2 rockets. Reaches around for the second one. Clean stuff from the aggressive player. He's not dying overly, he's not dying excessively compared to his buddy. Doing a fair amount of team kills, but on this map seems like you do get a little more team kills. 2 frags down. 3 minutes to go. Quad hasn't been delayed further. Rakit might have to concede though. Almost pushed the enemy onto that one. Rakit quad grenade bore on the enemy. Heroic move. You're right. Good point. Nidvar, you're absolutely right. They managed to hide from the quad on Bravado. This is a very rare event. Nice little trade with a mid-air. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? We won't know for another 10 seconds. That squad hasn't slipped further behind schedule, but it's like 10:15 now. So they went way early for this to be decided already. But Rakit got a combo, shaft rocket combo to the face. Anybody here? And let's watch out for Hagen's crew hiding from quad successfully again. Tom is gonna run out of cells. So careful with those explosives. Yes! It's a full team kill. Twice. DC working hard to make this a 3-3. And it's looking more and more likely, actually. That is the biggest lead we've seen in this match so far. On this map, that is. Oop, 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 oop. Quad in 10 seconds. Hagen's crew have nothing. Just 1 rocket. Yeah, okay. Insane's got the red armor too. Just not able to show up in time. On time for quad, sorry. Final 30 seconds. It looks like DC have secured this one. But some piece of work that was, eh? Don't worry, I'm not Canadian all of a sudden. I don't know what you're talking about. DC Div 0. Well, Hagen's crew are higher ranked in that division, so maybe not. 20 frag lead. Good result. Tom MVP. Whoops. So Tom has taken MVP 2 times, Rakit 3 times, and Gonyach the remaining time. So, damn you, Rakit, you make it again. Let me tell you one thing, my throat is happy that this is over. And I guess that's what she said.